We've talked about the laying foundations. Now I want to talk a little bit about the getting started. And I wanted you to delve deep into using Twitter. You have mentioned or shared with me in the past fantastic five-step process for getting started on Twitter. And I was hoping you would share with our audience
Yeah, of course.
exactly what those 5 tips for marketing yourself using Twitter would be.
Once you get your head around why to use Twitter and you've got your ducks in a row, here's a really great five-step decoder. You can run with this right now. I'll run you through the 5 steps and then I'll decode. So the first one is be a resource, not a salesperson. 2, write a strong bio. 3, add a photo. 4, remember the 80-20 rule. It's not all about you. And 5, share, share, share. This is Twitter 101. So I talk about this all the time, and I've been interviewed many, many times about this now, but I want to really pull this apart for the purposes of this video series. Be a resource, not a salesperson. This is so important. Talking about Gary Vee, we did that in the first video. Gary Vee never talks about buying stuff. He's just a brand. He's a fun guy that talks about wine, and he's passionate about what he does. And because of that, you want to hang around him. You want to buy his stuff. But he never actually directly asks you. And this is the secret. It's hard to get this balance right. What's your take on this, Chelsea?
The same rule that you have generated for Twitter applies to the blog, because that's what you're updating daily, and that applies to Facebook or other social media
Yeah.
that you're sharing. It really ought to be about information that's given freely, that you find interesting, that you think other people will find interesting.
Yeah, and look, it's very difficult to get your head around this if you're a business owner and you've got strong needs to make income today. But social media is a social experiment. It's a social place, and it's a different way of promoting yourself. It's not ads on the TV with big glossy ads with loud music throwing ideas at you. It's here I am. I know my stuff, and if you need to know more, here's a freebie, and here's a link to my paid products. Start with the freebie, get to know me, trust me, and then we'll work together. It's a way of moving people up the line. And I talk about this in entree, main course, dessert. Entree is the teaser, the freebie. The main course is, this is what I do mainly. This is my bread and butter. And then the dessert menu is, if you want to know more, here's my gourmet product. The 5-star version of me, the Ferrari. So you've got like 3 steps. The bread and butter is where you do most of your work. The entree is the freebie, and the dessert is, look, you want to know more? You're really into this? Let's go deeper.